All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kapadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth. And it's a series across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Okay? And what I want to get into today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Al Shai, how, we have nothing left to lose and everything to gain, you know. And as we go into Jacob's trouble, what we have to understand is that we're going to be tested, we're going to be tried. Okay? And the Lord is going to see, if we really are willing to forsake everything in this world, all right, to obtain everything in the world to come. Okay? Because the scriptures constantly remind us that, we're going to take losses, man. The scriptures tell us not to be entangled, okay, in this life because we're getting ready to lose. Okay? So the big test, the hour of temptation is going to be what are we willing to sacrifice? And our mindset is that hey, we're willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to gain everything in Yahweh Shai, man. And that mindset is repeated throughout the scripture. You know, when you go to Luke chapter 9, verse 24, it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. Okay? So whosoever will save his life, and Esau during the time of chaos, during the time of famine, during the time of civil unrest, Esau is going to present their sea hip as a way to save your life. You know, he's going to present a pseudo salvation. All right, and a lot of people are going to be swayed, to take this man's pseudo salvation because they can't see beyond this current life. You know, like people look at their job as if they're losing something, a car as if they're losing something. Okay, they look at, they might have trips planned and all these different things or whatever, but when Esau shuts these things down in order to be reinserted, okay, into this beast system, you're going to have to take their device, okay? And a lot of people are going to take their device, as they're going to see the salvation, you know? He presented the juice. You look at how he did the juice. He presented the juice as salvation, you know? Like people that went and got their juice, they act like they came back. People left work when they got the juice, and when they came back to work, they act as if they had salvation. They act like they was immortal. Like they act like they was good. Like they, you can tell like they had their relief. You know, as if they had some type of form of salvation because they had their juice. And it's gonna be on the larger magnitude with the sea hip. People are really gonna take that sea hip as if it's a lifesaver, man. You know, it's gonna be lines for that thing as El Kazak. We was getting into it yesterday at camp. There's gonna be lines to take that sea hip. You know, there's gonna be fights to get to that sea hip. Okay, because people love this current world. Like we have to understand that people are really in love with this current society. When the scriptures say that there was a people that will worship the beast, how people will worship the beast. When you worship something, hey, you're all into it, man. Okay, and these people, and that's why it doesn't matter, how bad the government treats these people. These people, you'll never see them in the uproar because they still get their goodies from the government. You know, they still are able to, to work, make a living. Okay, they still able to drink and party and chill and kick it and go out, hang out, vacations. Okay, so no matter how bad this government is to these people, there's never an uproar. Okay? There's never a real uproar. There's never a real uprising against the government because as long as they got the little perks that the government gives, these people don't care. And when Esau snatched these perks, okay, we're going to see desperation from these people, man. All right, but at the end of it says, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. So those who are willing to lose everything, man, you know, like during this grace period, this is the mindset that we should be working towards, willing to lose everything, man. You know? And if you been spending this grace period, you know, catering to the flesh, you haven't developed that mindset to lose everything, man. Okay? And then when you understand what we got coming, when you really believe in what we got coming, we don't got nothing to lose anyway. Okay? Like people, you know, are gonna take the sea hill just to go to, just to participate in the party life of what? Of used up women? Like, really, when you really start to analyze this thing, man, there's nothing to lose. Like, this truth make you despise everything about this current society, man. You know? Like, this truth really make you despise everything about this current society to where you won't look at it as you losing anything. Like, what is you money? Okay? First off, this is not real money. We supposed to have resources. Okay? So the hell with some money. Okay? We know it's a defense now why this currency, why this society is up and running, but ultimately we know this is not even real money we use. Okay? You look at what this society produces, from the food, you know, to the type of women it produces. Like, you really despise this place, man, to the point to where you're not losing anything, man. It's only when you still infatuated with this place, you look at these things as a loss, man. Okay? Like, even working a job, ain't no such thing as a good job. The fact that you have to work under another nation, that's not a good thing, man. Okay? So it's the way that we look at these things is going to be, it's going to play a factor in us, our willingness to give these things up, man. Okay? So the mindset of the elect would be to lose all to gain everything. And Apostle Paul had that mindset, man. Okay? And when you go into the life of Apostle Paul, you know, he was up there, man. You know, Apostle Paul, you know, pretty much came from like an upper middle class family. You know, he was well off. All right? You know, he had a lot of status in the secular world and amongst, all right, the circumcision. He had status, man. Okay? So when you go to, I think that's Philippians 3:6, it says, concerning zeal, persecuting the church, touching the righteousness which is in the law, blameless. But what things gain to me, those I counted loss for Hamashiach. Okay? And in this world, we've acquired things, man. We've acquired cars. We've acquired, you know, brothers and sisters probably got a little decent 401ks, and you know, which hey, use this world, you know, to your benefit. Okay, if it's a play to be made, there's nothing wrong with making plays. Okay, but just going into the point, you know, we've had increase in this world, man. You've been, you know, especially been at a particular gig for a while, man. You've been promoted and you constantly acquire things, pay cars off, and you know, whatever, man. You see? So anything that we've gained, all right, we have to be willing to lose in this life. All right, for Yahweh Shai, because we finna get everything. You know, we're not just losing just to lose. No, we're losing to get everything. And pretty much we're dropping dead weight. That's how we gotta look at it. We're dropping dead weight. Because all the bills and taxes, and because really this is a system of oppression, man. Okay? So when this system collapsed, man, that's the end of our oppression. You know? Of course, hey, we're going to have to depend on Yahweh Bashim al Shab, but the scriptures promised us we weren't going to starve. Okay? So we're going to be good, man. Like I say, it all goes back to your outlook, man. Okay? Because you had Jake in Egypt. Their mindset was, well, even though they was being fed, they didn't have the options that they had in Egypt. You know, niggas was complaining because they didn't have the options that they once had in Egypt when they was in the wilderness, man. But guess what? They was being taken care of, man. The scripture said that the sandals, the shoes didn't even wax old. You know, so the Lord not only gave them food, but He preserved their clothing and all these particular things, man. The Lord was providing. So when this place collapsed, you know, we don't want to think about the options we had. Nah, man, we just gonna appreciate whatever the Lord, all right, is providing, man. We're gonna appreciate those provisions because it's just holding us over to get us into an eternal kingdom. Okay? And Jake had, you know, Jake was impatient, you know, and they began to complain, not knowing that the Lord was bringing them into their own kingdom, their own land, their own resources. They was complaining about the cucumbers and the fish and the watermelons, okay, of Egypt. But the Lord's finna give you your own fish, cucumbers, and watermelons, man. Okay, and that's another thing, man. In the kingdom, we're gonna have our own. Everything is gonna be ours, man. You know, we're gonna be reset. You know, the men and women of Israel, we're gonna get new bodies, so it's gonna be a great reset, and we're gonna have our own everything, man. Okay, we're not gonna have to chase money. Okay, we're gonna have tributaries under us, man. We're not gonna have to chase women and then used up women. We're gonna have our own wives, man. Okay, that are only gonna know us. Okay, you're not gonna have to pay mortgages. Okay, nah, man, you're gonna own the resources and the slaves to build your estates how you want it, man. Your palaces how you want it. Okay, we coming into everything, man. All right, so. Locking for the doors. I called myself coming early, you know. They were still here. Yeah, like I say, it's locking for the doors, man. I said I called myself coming early. You know, 'cause I know they usually cut around 12, 1 o'clock when they do cut. You know, so So I caught myself coming early before 10, and they still were here. So it's a lot for the Lord. But going back into it, Philippians 3 and 8, it says, yeah, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahweh Shah. And see, we're being conditioned, to sacrifice now, because I'd rather be studying, and researching than doing a lot of things, man. You gotta be balanced, so you can't study, and research all the time, but preferably, I'd rather be doing that than doing a lot of things in this society, man. I'd rather be amongst the brothers, okay? I'd rather be, amongst the believers doing the live stream than to be doing a lot of things of this world, you know? But I said, of course, it's a balance. We got our lives that we live off camera, particular things that we get into. But my preference is this, because like when I'm not doing this in some type of way, this is what I'm thinking about, And if I'm away from it for too long, I get vexed, So it's like the Lord is conditioning us now to where this is our everything, man. This is our everything now. So these things that we're gonna lose, we already count them as nothing, man. Okay? There's nothing wrong with having a nice car, man, but it's gonna come a day where we're gonna be separated from that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with having a nice house and fixing it up. Okay? There's nothing wrong with those things, man. But it's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to separate from these things, man. In order to gain the kingdom. Okay? The Lord does these things in phases, man. So He has us, sacrificing now on the small level, to prepare for the major sacrifice, man, to enter into the kingdom. Because the sacrifices we make now, what do? We gain wisdom, we gain understanding, we gain clarity, we gain peace, when we sacrifice now. Okay? But in the kingdom, okay, when it comes to the kingdom, we're going to have to sacrifice everything, man. Like, I believe that's in Matthew 13. All right, Matthew 13 and 44 says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a treasure hid in a field, the which when a man have, he hide it, and for joy thereof, go and selleth all that he have, and buyeth that field, man. Okay? So the kingdom of heaven is a treasure that we found, and there's going to come a time when, hey, we're going to have to sell, we're going to have to separate, because when you sell something, you pretty much separate from it. So we're going to have to separate from everything to obtain this kingdom, man. Okay, we can't have one hand on the kingdom and one hand on this world. It's going to come a time we got to let it go. You see, right now, we're in the midst of balancing the boat, because we got to maintain, our worldly obligations, and then maintain our obligation in this ministry, okay, within our office. But it's going to come a time where we're going to have to fully let this world go, man. And this is what the ministry, all right, this is, if you're following teachers, this is what they should be prepping you to do, man, to let these things go. Okay, it's cool to have, there's nothing wrong, I say, with making, a money move if you got it, using this world, okay, to your advantage, But there's going to come a time where, hey, that's going to be ended. That phase is going to be over with, man. Gain in this world, okay? Increase in this world, Because this ain't what we was here for. See? This is Matthew 13 and 45. Again, the kingdom of heaven is likened to a certain merchant man seeking goodly pearls. But when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. So the truth is like that precious pearl. Because as long as we got this, we got everything, man. Okay? If we can hold on to our ticket on the chariot, we got everything, man. Okay? Because remember, this system faded away. Even like I've been quoting, use this world and don't abuse it. Okay? Because the fashion of this world passed away. Okay? The money that people use, okay? The currencies, that's going to pass away. Even this digital system that Esau wants to bring to the earth, that's going to pass away. You know? So everything that the devil, you know, is trying to establish, the Lord is going to cause it to pass away. You see? Anything that you can think of, you know, that you can lust for in this world, it's finna pass away. Even the majority of the women, they finna die. Okay? These people, they finna die. You see? So, the things that, you know, so the things that the majority of our people lust for, you know, the things that they desire in this world, it's finna pass away. Okay, the things that's considered, you know, the things that's highly esteemed in this world, they're not gonna be highly esteemed, man. You know, because like I say, in this society, the money that niggas chase after, that's not even gonna exist. This type of currency, man. It's gonna go back to actual resources. You know, the type of women, you know, that a lot of men lust after in this kingdom. Those type of women are not even gonna exist in that kingdom, man. Okay, a goddamn Cardi B, you know, Nicki Minaj or Sexy Red, those type of women will not even exist in our kingdom, man. The things that, you know, the flesh can long for in this society, man. Okay? The things that you get status for in this society, which is folly, you're not gonna have, that's not gonna be a thing of status, okay, in our kingdom, man. Our kingdom is gonna be a kingdom of wisdom, man. Not degeneracy, okay? Not lewdness, okay, not rebellion, you know, because the one thing that Esau glorifies in his kingdom is rebellion. That's not going to be glorified in that kingdom, man. You know, so this is why, you know, we becoming new creatures because we're being prepared for a new heaven and a new earth. Okay, this is why we're becoming those new creatures, man. We're becoming compatible to the kingdom that Yahweh Shai is getting ready to bring to the earth, man. Okay? So we're not losing anything, man. And that's why when we grow in Yahweh Shai, you know, we're just getting more compatible with the eternal righteous kingdom. You know? And even you go here in Matthew, all right, which they would always inquire, you know, Matthew 19 and 27, it said, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What should we have therefore? Verse 28, Yahweh Shah said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that he said that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne, all right, shall sit in the throne of his glory, you also just start keeping it. I had to start keeping that camera stand in the car, and where I can just sit up off to the side, when they out here. Let me finish. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 28. And it says, and Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or land, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. So the scriptures say that we're going to seek 100-fold and have everlasting life of anything that we can lose here. So that ain't no loss. If Yahweh say, look, whatever you lose, I'm gonna give you back 100-fold. So I ain't no mathematician, but show me what that equal to a loss. Okay? Show me where does that equal to a loss, man? Okay? Nah, man, that's a victory, man. We got a victory in Yahweh. Like, this thing is foolproof for the elect. Like, Yahweh did what he did. He guaranteed a victory. Okay, so for the elect, ain't no loss, man. We finna gain everything, man. Okay, Yahweh, all right, can't be compared to nothing in this world. Nothing that Esau can offer, all right, doesn't even compare. All right, it'd be offensive to even mention it in the same breath. Okay, like the Lord is finna, he finna. I say we finna get new bodies. The Lord is finna glorify, his people. The scripture talk about how he gonna beautify the daughters of Jerusalem. Like, yeah, we finna as a nation, hold on. Yeah, so like, but yeah, as a kingdom of people, all right, as a nation of people, man, we finna come into our own rulership, man. No more answering to nobody, no other nation, man. Only to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. And they gonna do right by us, man. Okay? We read this and another thing I wanted to get into too, like his Revelation 19 and 30 said, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And you go into that word first in the Greek, it goes into protos, okay? Which you get that word prototype, which means first in influence, first in rank, okay? Chief, and as an Israelite man, we're dead last. Like, why would you want to tie back into a system where you unappreciated, okay? You get the scraps of everything, okay? You're overworked, okay? Then you're demonized, for showing any type of inkling of being a man, okay? Like, this system wasn't even made for us as Israelite men to be men. Okay, like, you see how this system is set up and ran. It's not even made for us to be men. That's why the women have all the authority within this system, because it's not made for the Israelite man to be a man in this society, man. Okay, so why the hell would we want to plug back into that? Here it is. The scriptures say, "Remember yourselves, men," and the scriptures gives us a ruling class mentality, man. Okay, so why the hell would we want to plug into a society, okay, to where we're not even, you gotta sneak and tiptoe to be a man. Okay? This is a torture, man. Okay? And then the Lord also making it easy to, even if it's an option, man, hey, we'll choose the death, man, then to plug back into this system, man. Because like I say, there's absolutely nothing to gain for us here, man. Okay, as an Israelite man in general, but an Israelite man that believe, that's growing in Yahweh, nah, man, this place ain't got nothing for us, man. Okay, Esau ain't got nothing to offer. There's no reward, that he can give. Okay, that can suffice. All right, what Yahweh is coming with, man. Okay, but yeah, man, like, even this ain't it. Okay. But if you're still under this narrative or delusion of, westernization, man, okay, you still think $1 million is everything. You know, Instagram baddie is still everything to you, man. Then you're gonna look at this world with some type of game. Okay, if you're a woman and you can't let go of that, the head of the house position, you're looking at it like you're losing. That's why old girl was like, well, what I got to look forward to in the kingdom, because she's looking at losing that position, the head of the house. Okay, being able to micromanage a man. Okay, she's looking at it as a loss. Okay, she's not understanding the game. Okay, so that ain't the mindset that we want. Like, nah, man, we got everything to gain, in the kingdom to come. All right, and like I see brothers posting pre's and get some of these precepts off the comment board. All right, it's the brother Elder Hawad, GMS North Carolina 77. Shalom, bro. Yeah, about Shem out, Shah, about Shem Krakadash, Shalom to all you brothers. All right, adding to the stream and you sisters, tuning in. Romans 12:2. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and the perfect will of the Most High. Okay? And I say, as we're being conformed, as our mind being renewed, okay, the things that we used to desire in this world, it disgusts us now, man. Like we think about our old self, that old nigga we was, man. And it get disgusting. Okay, it's hard to fathom that you was even thinking and moving like that, man. Like, god damn, you know. You just find yourself shaking your head, at your old self, man. Okay, and see, the only thing Esau has to offer is convenience to the flesh. Okay, but as we're being renewed, we'll learn how to dominate the flesh, how to rule over the flesh, man. You know. But if the flesh has dominion over you, Esau got you. You done. Okay? If the flesh has dominion over you, Esau got you. You're done. Because he's gonna manipulate that on a whole nother level. You see, but as we're being renewed in Yahweh Shai, then we going into these accounts of our forefathers, man. That's another thing, man. You know, how we have these accounts to go by with our forefathers and even some of our foremothers, they stood stiffly. They would rather take the death, okay, than to bend the knee or to submit, okay? Because ultimately, this is the ultimate betrayal as an Israelite. If you take the sea hip, that's the ultimate betrayal of Yahweh by Shema Shai. And that's why I say you're going to get, all right, their wrath with no mixture, man. Okay, you're going to feel the full brunt of the Heavenly Father's anger if you take that sea hip, because that's the ultimate betrayal, you know? But people are going to do that to do what? Try to save their lives, man. Try to get back. Okay? Imagine you got, you know, 400,000 in your 401k. Okay? And then all of a sudden the economy crashed. All right? And the only way to get access to, okay, that 400,000 is if you take this sea hook. Okay? See, people got these lifestyles. A lot of people, inflation is impacting has an impact, because you do gotta, be economical in these times. But a lot of people that's complaining about the inflation, you know, it ain't that they can't pay bills. It's just they can't do all those other things that they were used to doing, man. You know, people used to going on a certain amount of trips per year, going downtown, jackballing, $300-400 off, just on the night out on the town. Okay, people were used to doing those things, man. But now, all right, things are getting tighter, and people are not able to do it. You know, and see, this is a very entitled society. This is a very proud and entitled, group of people. Like America produces very entitled people, man. Okay, to where they feel they entitled to particular things, and when they don't get them, you hear them crying about it. But see, Esau finna snatch away everything, with this go round, man. And he's pretty much letting the people get used, to moving around and, being out and about, Okay, he's letting them fall back in love with this place because he locked it down, and he opened it back up. So he's letting people really, because this time, man, people, all right, are gonna go crazy, man. Okay, and he's gonna pull out that solution, that sea hip, and the masses gonna be taken by it. As it says in let's get a couple more. As it says in but nah, man, this place has nothing to offer us, man. Okay, I think the second Esdras. This is second Esdras 5:1. All right, it said nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they will dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith, man. Okay, and a lot of people are going to be taken in great number. Okay, during the time of trouble. Okay, and a lot of people are going to be enchanted. All right, to take this sea hip from Esau Edom as a way of escaping danger. Because salvation is basically, you being rescued from danger or harm. Okay? So this man is going to present that sea hip as a way to escape from danger or harm. All right? But see, we're already told when this book of Matthew 7 and 13, it's the brother Hopeful Elect 3. Enter you in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Okay, and a lot of people are going to take this sea hip. That's part of their broad gate, because they don't want to go through the difficulties, okay, of not knowing where their next meal is going to come from. Okay, not knowing how they're going to be provided for, not knowing how they're going to, keep their house and car and their jobs, and they don't want that's the straight gate. When you just when we get to the point to where we're able to just walk in faith, okay, like the Lord got us, man. He been prepping us the whole time for this. He said we were gonna eat. So the hell with what Esau saying. The Lord say we're gonna eat. The Lord say we're gonna drink and be merry. So we don't know how, but we know it's written. you know and that's gonna propel us to go on that straight gate, to go through that time of not knowing exactly how, but knowing that knowing that He is. Okay, like you're gonna, hey, the stomach, hey, you're gonna get the grumbling a little bit. Okay, but while that stomach growling, we still got to know He is, man. He promised that, He was gonna provide for us, man. So all we over here is gonna be subjugated to prayer and hope. On that straight gate. Being pilgrims. Being on the move. Because everybody Jacob trouble gonna be different, but we gotta have the same faith during that time. You know, and it says, and many be, and it says, and many there be which go in thereat. Verse 14, because straight is the gate, the straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which lead unto life, and few there be that find it, man. You know? So the Lord, hey, He's only looking for a remnant. Okay? He's building up His remnant for these times to come in, that we're coming to, man. Okay? And then Jake, just on the other side, we just see Jake getting worse and worse. Jake that's in the world and Jake that's other circumcision, they just getting worse and worse. They're not being built up for anything, man. That's why they put so much emphasis in here. When you really believe that you got something coming, okay, when you really believe that you got an inheritance coming, okay, you're not gonna have much interest, okay, in a lot of other ventures. You know, you might do some things to get you by, but you're not gonna be really interested in a lot of other ventures. Okay, if your rich uncle set you up a trust fund, all right, and when you turn 18, you're gonna inherit, okay, $100 million. You know, you're not gonna uh, uh, be talking about going to law school, okay, going to be a doctor, okay, or engineer. Like, nah, man, your mindset is gonna be, okay, I got an inheritance coming. you know. So I'm gonna just stay out of trouble, stay out the way, stay alive, and get this inheritance, man. Okay, you might, get into business and certain things to try to see, okay, what can I put this to, you know, probably learn a little bit about how money works, okay, but you're not gonna be, okay, trying to start no rap career, okay, trying to, uh, uh, get entangled, okay, in too many things. You just gonna be trying to make it to you 18, man, and see we have an inheritance laid up for us, man. Okay, and we just gotta make it there. All right, matter of fact, you know, and I get this here. All right, I think that's second Ezra 8. All right, second Ezra 8, and I started at 50. Said, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." You know, so the Lord's finna bring miseries to this place, man. Being engulfed in this society and trying to make it, as they say, you know, chasing clout, chasing uh, fame and money and all these different things, entangled, so entangled into this world. All those people finna be miserable, man. Okay, the Lord finna have these people miserable. You see, and it says, verse 51, "But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee." And this is why all our time is in the majority of our time is invested into the believers, man. Those that are like minded, And I'm to the point with every brother in a different point of they walk, but I'm to the point to where, man, you know if you not of this faith, it ain't nothing personal. I just don't have a lot of time like that. I'm not gonna be around like that. I see you on my terms when I see you, man. But you're not even a priority right now. You know, I'm not getting caught. I'm not getting entangled with nigga problems because our people are always gonna have these problems, man. I'm not getting entangled with no nigga problems. Okay, I figure it out. Shit, I had to figure it out, nigga. You know, but man, it's to the point to where I rather, cause see, this is eternal. As we pour into each other on these live screens and these videos, man, as we research and study and you know increase ourselves, for the benefit of the body. Because even like when we're studying, we're not studying just for ourselves. We're not researching just for ourselves. It's for the body. So just as Yahweh shot, his whole life was geared on increasing us and benefiting us. Now our lives begin to be likened unto Yahweh shot, to where we sacrifice to increase the body. You know, so it's like we to the point now that as John the Baptist said, man, he must increase and I must decrease, man. Like, our little ambitions and you know certain priorities that don't matter, man. Hey, a lot of things should start to fade out, and your house should fade in more and more. Okay, if we really believe this thing, like we really believe it, well, like the more we believe, man. Speaking for myself, man, I know you brothers, maybe even some of you sisters can attest, man. The more you believe, man, the less you care about this place, man, and the people in it. Like, what I'm saying, it ain't nothing personal. It's still cool when I see you, buy you a beer, all right, kicking and laugh for a minute, man. But I'm gone. This ain't gonna be no every week, every month, hey, maybe no every year thing, man. You know, I see you when I see you, man. And then we got eternity. Like these little moments that we miss now, we got eternity to catch up. We'll see them on the other side. Like, we on a mission, man. Shit, we on a mission, man. Like, this Yahweh shot. Like, we serving Yahweh shot, man. Like, we ain't got time to be playing and pitty patting with niggas, man. Okay? Let niggas do what they do. We gonna push this word, we gonna let our conduct speak for itself when we out and about, man. We gonna be fair, we gonna be nice, we gonna tip, we gonna, you know, bust a joke, man, to get your day started. But all that hanging out is time. Like, nah, man. Like I said, I look at time more than money now. I value time more than money. You know, that's one of my things now. I try to get, I try to go on a quick run, so I can get back, so I can be freed up for time. Cause really, like, when you think about it, man, money, should free up your time. If you're getting money to occupy your time, then you're really going backwards, man. You know, and it says, verse 42 said, "For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, and the time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed." Yeah, perfect goodness is wisdom, man. We trying to go there. That's what we going. This is what we're doing. This is why we're here. Okay, I press the record button because we want to get here. You brothers, you sisters, you tuning in. You brothers doing your lessons, and you know on the front line. Hey, you cutting particular things off, man. Making adjustments. Constantly being more available for your house shot because we trying to get here. We reading about it. We read this and you like, cause you look at it, read this again for until you paradise is open, man. Your Howard Shai is gonna, hey, he's coming to make the world a paradise again, man. Okay, beginning with Jerusalem. Okay, paradise is open. Ain't no more land taxes and all, man. Hey, you see, paradise is open, man. You're gonna be able to eat off the earth, man. You're gonna be able to eat fresh off the earth, drink water fresh off the earth, man. Okay, freshly butchered livestock, man. Okay, we coming into a whole nother way of existing, man. Because this ain't it. There should be nothing attractive in this society, man. Yeah, we in the flesh, man. You might have your moments, man. But then when hey, we should be snapping out of it. Some things might catch you. You get caught in the moment, and then because somebody can say one thing and they remind you like, yep, that's why I fell back. You might have a good 2-3 minutes. Then somebody say one thing and you be like, damn, yep, that's why I fell back. You know. And it says the time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready. Plenteous, man. It says made ready. Like I'm saying, the inheritance is there. It's waiting on us. So when this place collapsed, it's just another step closer to this. Okay? It'll be backwards as hell to take a sea hip to tie back into the thing that we complain about every day. Every night we complain about, but we take the sea hip to tie back into it. Come on, man. That's hustling backwards. It says, rest is allowed, yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you, Esau Edom. Weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell, all right, to be forgotten. And that's this place being destroyed, this corruptible kingdom being destroyed, man. Okay? Through fire, man. You know? And it says, sorrows are passed away, and the end is showed the treasure of immortality, man. You see the treasure of immortality, man. So we have nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain, man. You know, everything to gain, man. All right. So yeah, I just want to put that out there, man. Just riding and thinking about that this morning. So Lord will you brothers, and you sisters were edified once again. Give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards other brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully. Shalom. The beautiful precept. Brother Kazakban, Yahweh, 2nd Ezra 2 and 13, go and ye shall receive, pray for a few days, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Done. It's already prepared, man.